Good morning from the south of Europe. It's time to go on a run because I've been on a 2-day drive, so I need to move my body. I'm back in bed. I hurt my ankle pretty badly 2 weeks ago during my last interval run because I didn't warm up, which do as I say, not as I do. So I haven't been running for 2 weeks and I'm not fully sure if I'm back yet, but we're going to attempt today. I'm going to do an easy run. So most of my runs are easy runs or zone 2 running, which are pretty short and pretty slow, pretty boring, but needed in order to run faster for longer. So that is what I'm attempting to do today. But first, I need a coffee. I can't believe that this is my view and that the sun is actually out and shining because I haven't seen her in a minute. I made it to the gym, so we're going to start with warming up extensively because I obviously haven't been doing that to the extent that I should have. So this means we're going to do heel raises, calf raises, toe raises, a lot of raises. We're going to do basically anything and everything that I can, ankle rolls, because I really want to focus on my ankles because I've never ever had issues with my ankles before, so I really want to keep it that way. I was running for 5 or 6 days a week before I got this acting up, so I was on a roll and I want to get back to it. Now, running 5 or 6 days or 6 times per week is impressive, but it sounds more impressive than it actually was because my runs were 15, maybe 30 minutes. As I said, I'm building this up super slow and very controlled so that I don't get any injury. Almost every single run was an easy run or a recovery run, which means that it's zone 2 running, so the pace that you can keep or hold a conversation at, which is so slow that at the beginning of my running journey, I could even walk at the same speed that I was trying to run at, just to give an idea of how slow I was actually running. And this will then allow you to build up your stamina and to get used to running and get used to the training volume, and then you can increase it over time. What you'll notice is that your zone 2 running will then become faster over time, which is obviously more exciting. But that was most of my runs, and then I did one interval run to help with my speed work, which is where I hurt my ankle, and then I did one long run every single week. Trying to get back to that cadence, but in order to do so, I'm going to take this very easy and very slow and controlled. But first, warming up. Finished doing 3K. I did it really slow. I feel like maybe I've ran through it, maybe I've made it worse. I think we'll know by tomorrow. Because currently I don't feel it, but I did feel it while I was running. But then it went away. I'm just going to do some stretches and then fingers crossed. Training in the heat is a different type of animal. I'm not used to it and it made my run 5 times harder, but I loved it. I feel so good when I really sweat it out. I am going to shower, get dressed, and then we're going to get my favorite protein shake in the entire world, which is from the organic juicery in Marbella. Yes, please. And I also have 2 times the bodybuilder protein shake to go, please. I'm back in my favorite place in the entire world, and I got a turmeric shot, which I know is pretty spicy here, so let's see. And then I also have a protein shake, the bodybuilder one, which is so good. It has peanut butter, I think, obviously protein powder, banana, dates. I think that's pretty much everything. Cheers. amazing. I've just finished testing the new features in the app, the new update. The update will go live actually tomorrow, but it will officially be rolled out fully on the 7th of April, because then we're starting a new fat loss program in the app, which is very exciting to me because my fat loss guide is actually one of my best guides that I've ever had. So to roll out a fat loss program just makes a lot of sense. I wanted to do it now in March or April just because, well, it will help with giving a bit of an incentive, you know, before summer. I thought it was a good time. I'll join too because I've just finished my bulk. I've actually already been on quite a bit of a weight loss journey, and that is just because I've been testing the program to make sure that it actually works, and with that I lost a couple of kgs. So I have a bit of a head start, but I'll restart the program on the 7th of April. I also created a macro calculator in-app, so that is a new feature that will go live then to help you align your nutrition with your training. In terms of the program that we're dropping, it is a resistance training program. Obviously, I always make sure that resistance training is the core or the foundation of any of the programs that I'm dropping, but I'm also having cardio next to it and then daily step goals. Again, 2 phases in the program, which means that you'll be doing the same thing for 4 weeks and then it will change, and then you'll do the same thing but like a different thing for 4 consecutive weeks, just to make sure to periodize it so you're not plateauing. And one of the things that I love most about my app, I put a lot of energy and effort into the designing of the workout programs, which means that I have programs for home, I have programs for gym, and then I also have different programs based on your experience level, but also based on the number of days that you want to train per week, which means that if you are an advanced trainer that wants to train 7 days per week in the gym, you'll have a completely different program compared to a beginner home that wants to train 2 days a week. The reason why I want to allow you to have the possibility to do 1 through 7 days per week of training per program, and not say, for example, this program can only be done 3, 4, or 5 times per week, is because I want to make sure that you stay consistent with it, because nothing works if it doesn't work for you. In order to get any type of results, to get, in my opinion, any type of enjoyment out of what you're doing, you need to make sure that it works for you and that it allows you to stay consistent over time. So that's exactly also what I'm doing with the fat loss program. And then I'm rolling out the macro calculator next to it, just so you can make sure that you align your nutrition with your training. So what I want to do is give you 60% off yearly. If you want to go ahead and join, I'll put the link in the description box down below, and I'll also put it in the comments. The sale will only be active for 2 weeks, so if you want to join, then do it now. It's the best time to join, and then hopefully you'll join me on this fat loss journey if you want to. We're starting on the 7th of April. I don't think that I should be doing this with my ankle, but the heels are not that high and my pants are too long and they look really cute. So I'm just going to attempt to wear them. We only need to take like 4 steps, so it's fine. There's one thing that I've learned, it's that body oil makes everything 10 times better. So I'm wearing this bodysuit from Skims. It's a brown one, which I love the color brown. I think it looks really flattering. And I'm using this She's Glossy Balm by Patrick Ta, which gives the perfect glow almost. So it's not really glittery, but it does have a little bit of a shine to it. I think it's gorgeous. I need to do my lips, but I've been trying to go without sharpening my lip liner for months now, and we've reached a point where it actually hurts when I try to apply it. I always wear the Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm going to look for a sharpener to see if I can finally sort my life out. Okay, that was like 1 second of effort, and I've been postponing this for weeks, which is tragic. Final outfit. Don't know if I love it. I feel like I look 30, but I'm also 30, so it's fine. Okay, let's get some steak. Come not to follow. I just got back from dinner. Had steak and bread, which is the best dinner if you ask me. Getting on ready now because it's already almost 11, which is past my bedtime, and the clock will be moving forward for 1 hour tonight, so I need to go to bed. Glow serum, which I have not used before, but I think this will work really well with my gua sha, I don't know, which I sometimes use, but I should use it more often because I have quite a round face, so perhaps it will help with bringing out some cheekbones that I don't really have. We'll see. Anyways, I am first taking off my makeup with this Bare Balm. So this got stained when I was dyeing my eyebrows and I used this as my little palette to mix the dye on.